lasers.com. So I've been in the industry a long time, reviewing, researching lasers, new and used. Worked for all kinds of different companies and distributors. And my current distributor, he gets in a lot of different types of very well-known Class 4 laser brands used. That's because we're basically purchasing lasers, trading them in with our existing past clients and accounts and new ones. And we're one of the few people that actually do that. And we also have it third-party tested in Florida with an engineering firm. So if you ever get a used laser from us, you know exactly the handpiece, the output power, all the specs, and what's going on with that device. So that also makes us very unusual when it comes to used lasers. So this video is that we are selling now. We have in stock some used and Diowave 15-watt lasers. If you want to read about that, you can just jump on the Diowave website. Although I would say that if you do reach out to them, reach out to us first, because if you reach out to them first, their sales reps will get you in their CRM, and we can't touch basically you and assist you with the lowest price. And we will beat anybody's price on any brand in the industry. And that's one of the things that we do. And offer a satisfaction guarantee with anything you buy, which again, also nobody else offers. So contact us first, that way our hands aren't tied in terms of pricing. You still can contact Diowave, but just use an anonymous contact info. That would be my recommendation. Just don't give them a name or anything like that. That's all. Anyways, you can read about a 15-watt here. So this company for the longest time used Giga Wuhan Optronics, the manufacturer, who's made for some of the other top laser brands, including Aspen Laser Systems, who currently uses them. Diowave and this model here that we're selling used and new as well, the 15, is actually manufactured by Dymed, different manufacturer. And there's actually several upgraded aspects, not just the software, but other components as well. And you could say that at this stage in the Aspens, they're several years behind in certain aspects. But we do a comparison back and forth between both brands. We do also sell Aspen Laser Systems, new and used. And you can actually, if you have any lasers you want us to compare, just go to comparelasers.com, and you can let us know also if you want something used compared, or you want to use your new laser. We do it all. This is a very simple interface, and we'll get back to you and give you all the data. You can also text us. That's fine too. Whatever's easy for you. Anyway, so we got this new and used, but this video is about how the fact that we do have a used Diowave 15 that's greatly reduced in price point. If you currently have a laser you want to trade in that can count towards the purchase of a used or new, we'll do that with you as well. What I did want to clarify is that this is the same as a Summit in terms of the power in here. It's a continuous wave, 100% duty cycle. These are a couple of the strongest 15 watts, for example, on the planet right now in the marketplace. This is what their 15 will look like, for example. In another video, by the way, I did critique the cart, if you want to go check out that video. And we sell a cart that we think is a little bit more stable and safe, so your laser doesn't topple over and void the warranty. But just so you know, so it's the equivalent in power level of this Summit series. And we do have some Summits, by the way, if you want to buy one of those. So check that out. I just wanted to draw the comparison for you between these brands in the industry. All right, and you can read about this here. So again, you say, oh, and just if you're very new to lasers, yes, it does look different. We understand that. That's because the interface is different. You know, the exterior module here is different. In terms of the diode strength and the actual output power, they are both 15. Now this company, Diowave, does something unique. Just, you know, it's a little tangent here, but I'll just throw it in because nobody else does this. And they just started to do this like a year ago. You can get the L here, and we have these new and used. And let's say you got the 15L, for example. This means that basically you can upgrade. So let's say you got a 15, or let's say you got a 30, okay? But you start to do really well, or you notice that you felt like you wanted more power at some point, let's just say, in your clinic. Instead of buying a whole new separate laser, if you got the upgradable module that houses multiple diodes, that means that you can actually just pay the difference in cost. Let's say going from a 15 to a 20 to a 30, or say you want to go from a 30 to a 45. You pay the difference, and you can immediately get an access code to access more power from your laser. So you're just paying the difference. Instantly have more access to more power, and you don't have to buy a whole separate new laser. So that we can absolutely go over the savings there. So, that's something to think about when you talk to us and you reach out to us. We'll get a sense of, where you think you're going in your business, what you're focused on in your practice, make some ROI estimates with you, and we can help you walk through that. And sometimes just buying a straight up 15 that's not upgradable maybe makes the most sense. It just depends. But it's just nice to know that there is this new kind of flexible option where, potentially, if you do well, you can also save some good money as well. Not having to buy two separate lasers, because you could even do that with Diowave. I mean, you could buy a 15 and then turn around and buy a whole separate 30. Do you see what I'm saying? And that would cost you more than going with your upgradable option. So I just kind of wanted to throw that in because that is another unique selling point option if we were like trying to compare these two brands, for example. But of course, again, remember, we'll compare with anything. You want to see a K laser, or you're looking at a cutting edge, for example, or you went to a Thor presentation, and they said some things that have you thinking or a little confused. Just feel free to fill this out. To my knowledge, we're the only ones in this industry offering this sort of comparison information. So anyways, happy to help. That's it for this video. And yeah, feel free to reach out anytime. We're always available 7 days a week. Thanks for watching.